Hello, and welcome to another edition of A Lot of Help with James Lott Jr. I am James Lott Jr., and I have one of my favorite people in the world coming on. She's a certified personal trainer, a professional dancer, and an actress, and she's been doing some stuff online from her pages, using social media to continue the fitness journey. So I think it's very important because a lot of us are, unfortunately, still at home and maybe at home for a while. But she's not stopping her and letting it stop her. She's like, let's keep doing this. Let's keep staying in shape and eating the right way and drinking the right way. She has some delicious recipes too, she's finding too. My friend, Kaley Hatfield. Hi, Kaley.
Hi, thanks for having me back. I'm so
My
excited to talk to you.
Yeah, same here. And like I said, we were saying our last episode was like in April, and we're still here, and it's July.
Ah, my God.
Well, you look great, girl. You look good.
Thank you.
So I'm going to ask you, so how are you doing these days? I always ask that first.
I'm good. I'm really good. I feel like every other day is a different day. Yesterday I had a lot of anxiety. Today I'm happy. I find the days that I like fill them up more with, it doesn't matter what it is. If I'm moving, I can take my mind off the fact that I've still been in the same, I don't even know, 750 square feet, So, but yeah, it's good. I can't complain. I'm still, working, which I'm so grateful for. I have my boyfriend, which,
Yes.
again, 50-50, I'm grateful. No, I'm kidding.
I love it. But no, that's real talk, though. I mean, and it's some. I know you love your boyfriend, all that.
Yeah.
Did you guys just celebrate a milestone recently or something?
7 years, yeah.
Congratulations. So, I mean, you love him and everything. But I mean, just seriously, now that you guys are together a lot, that does change some things. You learn some stuff about people.
Yep.
But shout out to him. He's great. It's
right. He is.
But you've decided to continue this kind of weight loss, fitness, staying in shape, toning journey. And I want to start. So when did you decide? Because COVID happened, now it's longer than we expected. Did you make a concerted plan? Like, I'm going to start doing these things on a certain day. I mean, how did you come up with all that?
So right away, I'm the type of person, I think I said this last time too, where I like, as soon as I dive into something or find something I like, I go right out the gate super hot. So I did that with fitness when I first got started. And then when this happened, it was kind of exciting. It's like, okay, what can I do that's going to keep me inside, but keep people motivated? And it was like an initial flip switch. Like I have to do something. Okay. And I'm grateful that I have that, because I know a lot of people in those times just kind of go inward and get upset. And for me, I'm like an action oriented. So I was like, okay, got to figure it out. What am I going to do? Like, this is now a new obstacle I can kind of figure out. So going back and forth between, the Zoom, going into, once gyms opened, doing like the private situation. For the most part, people are still, even though other states are open, they're still at home. So that's when I was like, you know what, I'm going to do my lives. And a lot of people have kind of stopped, or they've, turned to Zoom, where it's now like a monetized situation. And I'm like, I still have my clients. I'm still okay. I want to help people that don't have that stuff. So I just want to kind of support. And again, same with me, it goes up and down, everyone's mood, everyone's motivation. And it's hard to get out of bed and literally go from the bed to the couch or wherever, you're working at that time. Or even if you aren't working, you have to move, people are realizing how sedentary they are. And it's crazy.
Yes. I was always a big walker. Mm-hmm. And I'm moving around, I'm doing stuff here, and I'm in my garden, and I'm doing all that kind of stuff. But I realized I hadn't gone for any lengthy walks in about 3 months. And I did that first one just around my block. And I was like, oh, okay. And I wasn't out of breath, but it was like my legs were like a little sore. I was like, oh, I'm not used to that. I can walk 10 miles, no big deal. But you're right, I forgot that even the little bits of movement I have here, it still wasn't long enough for my long 6 foot, I'm 6 feet tall legs.
Right. Yeah. Even like I have clients, that'll go from the car to the office, up the stairs to the office. Like that's now a week's worth of cardio. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Like every single day, getting out of the car and walking in and walking up, like that's a whole almost, week long of moving around the house. So it's just kind of finding different ways to help people stay motivated. And that's why I love doing my Instagram lives. People, now they're relying on it, which is awesome. So I hope that everyone's like, this better continue, and As long as my schedule allows, like I'm down. I love them.
I
I have
watched,
to work
I,
out too. So.
I watched a few of yours, and they are good because I mean you're friendly. I love you, of course, but I mean you're friendly and everything. But like you just like let's just do this, and
Yeah.
and because you're in. What's also great too is that there's representation. You're showing us in your place, not some fancy place, not some out. You're in your place, showing that you could be in your place too.
Yeah.
Find a spot. And I think it's very important. I think it's very important.
Thank you.
'Cause I think that's good because people see things and like they can't relate. And sometimes, and so they don't do anything because they can't relate to it. Well, of course she can. She's outside the backyard, a pool. Of course, but you're like, I'm in my house, and I'm just like you. I found a spot on the floor. You have
Right.
your mat. You have your outfit on. You're like, let's do it from here. I think it's very
Yeah.
important.
Thank you.
Very important. So now, what is the schedule like? 'Cause I caught so many things on Tuesdays. And you do some stuff on Thursday. Like, what? Because I know you have clients, but how are you doing this on IG Lives? How are you doing that?
So my Instagram live, because my evenings are pretty free. I try to stack out. I do have some clients I'm doing in the gym, our private gym that we have. Checking thermometers. We're all wearing masks, wiping everything down. So we're doing, the guidelines.
Okay.
And there's only one of us. We have kind of, because it's only a private training gym, we have it all locked out to where only a certain amount of people are in there a certain amount of time.
Okay, good.
So it's all, kind of planned out that way. But my lives, hello, bringing it back.
We'll get you there. No, good you said that though, because I was going to ask you that question. So I'm glad you said that stuff. But go ahead.
Yeah. So that's all kind of in the morning. Handle my clients throughout the day, and then my lives are 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tuesdays I found are people's booty day. I don't know if it's kind of getting into the week, and so people are like, okay, let's focus on what we want to work on, and us ladies are all about the booty and the abs, so that's Tuesdays. And then Thursday is full body movement. Sometimes it's total body where we're, all at once working. Sometimes we'll like break it up where it's just lower body, upper body, and then abs. I kind of just play around. That's how I program with my clients. That's how I do myself. I like to change. I don't like to do the same thing over and over again, especially when we're in our house and it's already Groundhog Day. Like, might as well just switch some things up. So, it's fun.
I like it is right every wake up. Okay, back in the house. That's very funny. I like that. But so we are getting a glimpse of kind of how your sessions go. We are getting a glimpse of how you do things. I think changing it up is the best system. People get bored so easily. I'm sure you get bored too. I mean, even though you like working out, right?
Yeah.
Because I love that. I love that idea. So I mean, so I know a lot of people are at home, and of course, there's the food thing that goes home. But you've been actually sharing healthy alternatives that I still got to do that one thing with the oat milk and everything. I still got to do that still. But you have some that sound really good that almost like regular, I'll say regular, but maybe not as healthy stuff, but they are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Can you talk about that a little bit?
So I am a foodie. I love food. I could eat all day long. My boyfriend makes fun of me because I eat more than he does. But but I can't do dairy. It really bothers the soy and the hormones really, really bother me, because it's soy, I can't do like the fake meat. So I do a lot of real meat. Yeah, I really bother my skin. I bloat, my boobs, it's a whole thing.
Yeah.
So I like to just kind of make healthy alternatives to the foods I like. So instead of, tacos with the shell, I'll just do a bunch of taco bowls. My protein ice cream. I'm a sweet tooth, like I'm a sugarholic. And I won't buy candy. I won't do any of that just because I will eat the whole entire thing. If I buy real ice cream, I'll eat the whole thing. Like, okay, let's put some protein in it. Let's use some natural sugars from the fruit and, just kind of switch things up. So it's enjoyable. It's not just chicken and broccoli every single night. And I do still feel full.
Yeah. Wasn't it the whole thing that just because you eat chicken and broccoli doesn't mean it's going to be still great for you. You have to kind of mix that up too, right? You have to mix it up with stuff. Your body and you're a person. You got to live a little bit, right?
Exactly. Well, and I've done that before where it's been so strict that I, after I don't even know how long I gave myself, I ended up, in the closet with a bucket of cookie dough. And I was just like, I can't do it anymore. I'm over the broccoli. I need something. So having that, I always have my clients and myself do the 80-20 rule. So Monday through Friday, I'm on my game. I'm drinking my water. I'm eating my greens. I'm doing that. And on the weekends, I do what I want. It's harder now because like we said before, I really want to do brunch. I
Yes.
miss my bottomless mimosas. I mean, I guess it's always bottomless if you're here, but
Yeah, I guess. But I know what you mean. It's like being out. It's the whole atmosphere. Being with your friend or friends, being
exactly.
outside, being somewhere you like to go. It's conversation. It's the whole package. Brunch is a package.
Yeah. No, totally.
I love oat milk. So a friend of mine, I was doing always almond milk and that kind of stuff. And my friend goes, James, have you ever had oat milk before? I'm like, oat milk, like out of like oats? He goes, yeah, James, you have no idea. You always go to Sprouts and Whole Foods. They have it there, and there's Oatly and all these things. I said, okay. I said, well, somebody I'll try. She goes, no, James, run, don't walk. I love it. It's so good in stuff. She's like, it's really good in things. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll try it one day. So I found, I went to Whole Foods, and I thought, oh, I'll try this little quart or whatever of it.
Yeah.
I went back the next day to get more. I was like,
oh, good.
Folks, you don't understand. It is so. I've had oat milk ice what kind of ice cream they have. I've had so many. I'm like, because I've had cashew milk. I've had almond milk. I've had whatever.
Even coconut is like it's too much of a coconut flavor, I think, for some stuff. But oat milk is the bomb, the way to go.
I wrote down the one recipe you did a while back about the protein shake thing, and the ice cream thing, and I want to try it because it has oat milk in it and it has the fruit. I'm like, it's so good. I'm going to do it and post it and tag you in it.
Yes.
But seriously, I was like, so this is something you suggest. I'm like, there are healthy alternatives that do taste good, folks.
Exactly.
Right?
That's the thing, is everyone assumes that it's going to be bad, and so they're just, oh, I'll avoid it, whatever. I'll just have the bad stuff. But you can have good food and it be good for you and taste good. My boyfriend is Italian. He's never going to let me cook. He will never eat anything that tastes bad.
Yeah.
So like I fooled him with my veggie pasta. And again, he's like, I have all things bread and cheese and pasta. He's like, no, very picky about, but the veggie pasta he loves, the veggie rice he loves. So yeah, all of it is really just kind of how you make it. And we don't really realize too how much restaurants put preservatives, the butter. A lot of times, like I'll be like, oh, I just need, I'll have a side of veggies, but it's been, so much cooked in butter. I'm like sick by the time I leave, and it's like, I only had broccoli and, spinach and zucchini. What the heck?
Right.
But
you're right. Your body does respond when you change your eating habits. Which I did I told this last time over the last couple of years. My body now responds. It picks up everything. When something's too salted, when something's too sweet, like all the juices I get, I have to either, if they don't have an alternative, I have to water them down. I literally can't drink straight up orange juice the way
it's a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
My computer's dying. Hold on.
Okay. This is real life, kids. Little moment. One of the things I made today, actually, because I can't have dairy either. So I had cauliflower plus crust pizza. Then I bought from Costco these lactose-free cheese like rounds, and they're really thin, and they're no lactose. So I'll try one. So I put it on top of the pizza. I had some organic pizza sauce, low sodium, and turkey pepperoni. The bomb. Literally tastes like regular pizza. I didn't taste the difference. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that sounds great.
It was really good. It was really good.
Have you tried to do cauliflower pizza by yourself, like at home yet?
No, I haven't tried it. I think one of my girls, she goes by Jen Leasy, but Jen, she does the whole thing. She cuts the cauliflower. I watched her do a whole thing, and I'm like, it looks good though. I'm like, I love cauliflower pizza. Seriously, I don't taste the difference. I really don't taste the difference.
Either. And I feel better, so why not?
Right. Yeah. And I've been wanting pizza. I hadn't had pizza in a year because I became lactose intolerant a year ago, and I just I don't know what alternative I can get. I said, well, pizza without cheese is weird to me. I just gotta have some cheese. And I love turkey pepperoni actually better than regular pepperoni now.
Yeah, it's good. It's really good.
The flavor to it that's just way better.
That's how I do my own crust by myself too, but it's hard. I bought the where it's already kind of like the crumbles, I guess, of the cauliflower.
Shaves or shavings or
yeah. But then I still had to blend. Then you have to drain it, and then you have to like let it sit, and then you combine all the ingredients, and then you roll it out. And like I've tried a few times, and it's really hard. It tastes really good, but the presentation is a little much.
Yeah.
But it tastes good. But I like it because you can add your own seasonings and all that. And again, you feel better, but
maybe one day I'll try it on my own. I mean, I have been like Susie Homemaker these days at home, making all kinds of stuff.
yeah,
But I was like, but I might, but I love cauliflower. But now I feel like I can have pizza again. It's like, and that's the point that you always press upon. But you can have some of those tastes of things. You just got to really find out the other kind of ingredients that substitute. And a lot of times they're fine. A lot of times they really are fine.
Right. Well, I mean, most of my desserts are, I don't even use sugar. And if I do, it's cauliflower sugar or what's the other one? Coconut sugar. You know, like little things like that. You can just make those tiny switches and it already will help you. Even if you do still have to have the butter or the dairy or whatever it is, you know, you can substitute just little things and not even taste the difference.
Seriously, folks. And I know it's hard. Mentally it's hard at first because you hear the item go, what? Trust me. Try to put it out of your brain. It's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Once you eat it, you'll be fine. Like seriously, you will be fine. Like trust me.
So I need to get I need to get my boyfriend's family on, like when I go home for Christmas for the desserts, I need to get them on like the vegan train. They always say I can cook them, and I'm like, well, you can't actually have grandma's homemade peanut butter balls next to my vegan protein peanut butter balls. Like, obviously that tray is going to clear before mine. But if I can sprinkle them in a bit, they might not notice, you know.
And there's some good vegan desserts. There's this cookie. Okay, so I went to a place called Simply Salad. It's over here in I guess it's Culver City, kind of, whatever.
Oh, really? I'm right there.
Oh, look, you and I are not far from each other.
Yeah, not at all.
I'm not giving you my address, folks. You can't follow me or her, but we'll talk. I'm not far from you. I'm not far from you. I'm over by Ladera Heights area. So anyway, but I went there the other day to get a salad, and at the end, of course, I always have the sweets at the end, and I got this vegan cookie, and my friend didn't want to believe me because I posted it on Instagram, and they're like, that looks so good. I go, no, it was oatmeal, raisin, mango, and something else. And seriously, I said, but it had some brown sugar in it, which is fine.
Yeah.
To me, I was like, you guys understand. It was so delicious that I couldn't believe that it wasn't like
bad.
Fields or bad or whatever it is. And they were like, it looks so good. I go, trust me, get it. It's really good. I don't know. I'm like, no, trust me. I'm like, you guys understand. So I think I'm gonna go one day, buy a couple, and share it to my friends. Say, okay, now try this because you understand. It was good for me, and you're right. Afterwards, I didn't feel sluggish. I didn't feel down. It fed me, so to speak, right?
Right. You're self-fulfilled.
Self-fulfilled, and it was good. I mean, literally, it was good. It fulfilled the sweet thing I needed.
Exactly. That's what people think they need to have, like a candy bar after dinner or whatever like that. And I need sugar after dinner, always. So that's why I've gotten creative with my protein. I do protein peanut butter cups too, are really bomb. I do those. I like to do the PB Fit powder.
Okay, I know, I've heard of it.
Powder over the actual peanut butter. Yeah. Less fat, there's more protein, just less calories in general. There's not all that oil that you have to get through when you eat peanut butter. And it still has the great flavor. So I've been doing those at night. Those are easy. And it's all, people always forget too about how much protein our body needs. You really want to be having like half a gram to a full gram per pound of body weight. So for me, I weigh like 137 pounds right now, COVID body. I don't know.
Great. You look great.
Thank you. So at least 137 grams of protein, that is. And people think, oh, like, I eat chicken breast, I eat eggs, but you never realize until you actually write it down how much you need. And so every meal you want to make sure you're getting in that protein, and sugar is just carbs and sugar go hand in hand. So at the end of the meal, like the last thing you really want to be pumping your body full before you lay down is a bunch of sugar and carbs.
Oh yeah.
So, adding in that protein as well while still getting that sugar fix is like my go-to.
Let me ask you a question. What are your thoughts on how late you can have a snack, even if it's healthy? Like how late how late can you have a snack, do you think?
There's so many different, studies that have shown that it doesn't really matter. Okay. Also, I guess it depends on how full you're getting. If you're just gonna have a little bite of something, I think you're okay, to go to bed afterwards. But if you're, getting extremely full and then just laying down, that's not good really for any meal, which is really hard for us right now because you're eating and then just sitting.
Yeah.
But, the best thing to do is really like to eat and then you know, like after dinner, go on a walk, or, you know, just to kind of let your body digest.
Yeah.
Especially too, because like if you lay down, you're not going to get great quality sleep if you're super full while sleeping, because your body's using so much energy to digest. You can't relax and lay down. You know what I mean?
I agree.
But if you're going to do anything before bed, I would say that's why I use that meal replacement protein, because it tries to keep your body in an anabolic state, which is a fat burning state. So then hopefully you're burning calories while you're sleeping, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. But you're right. I've gone to, in the past, when I would eat a lot, I wouldn't be comfortable. Like I literally wasn't comfortable before bed.
Yeah.
I just wasn't. You think, oh, I'll eat, I'll sleep. Well, no, it's not really that simple. It really isn't.
No, yeah, not at all.
It really isn't
I
simple.
feel that. Yeah, I always feel weird when I sleep full.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Like my back it's the whole thing.
But I'm also trying to realize for me too, because I usually eat earlier in the evening. Usually my dinner time is like between 5 and 6.
Yeah.
Sometimes 6 to 7, sometimes. But then if I eat at 4, if I eat between 5 and 6, I do get a little hungry later. Like I get hungry, but snack. So I've eaten as late as I do a late night IG show around 10.
Mm-hmm.
There have been times when I was like, well, I want a little something around 9:30, 10. I always wonder if that's too late or not. I guess it's not. I mean, I eat something healthy when I do it, but like, I guess it's fine.
I mean, if you're gonna go to bed in like an hour, maybe push it up. But if you're gonna give yourself another like 2 to 3, you're gonna digest for sure by the time you lay down at 10. You know what I mean? It's kind of that way too. Like, not everybody should stop at 8, because not everybody's at bedtime is 9 or 10.
That's true. That's true.
So
there have been times I've been up till midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning working. So I guess that could, okay, if I eat something at 10, oh yeah, okay.
Exactly. That's kind of how like the intermittent fasting thing works too. Everyone's like, well, what time should I stop eating? It's like, it doesn't matter when you stop and when you start. It just matters your time frame and how you can maneuver it around your day. Some people, like for me, I need to fast while I'm sleeping, because when I'm awake, I want to eat. So I need to stop. Like if I stop at 10, I do have that midnight snack or my, you know, protein or whatever at 10. I'm, you know, sleeping at midnight. Then I wake up and I want to have, you know, something at least around until after 10. So if you're going to stop, you're stopping at 10, you want to start again at 10. So that's at least 12 hours. You can do more. Some people, I've seen studies say that, that for females, that 14 to 8 math.
I know. I'm like 20.
Is that 24?
22.
Okay.
I mean, I'm bad at math too, girl. I was not good at
hello? 14 and 10. That would be 24.
That'd be 24.
Ooh,
okay.
We're good. Quarantine brain. So females, I think, are better in that range where you're fasting for the 14. Males can push that 16, 16-hour fast, but it's kind of all, you know, up to you. I love it because I feel like I have more energy. And again, my body is, when it's digesting, it's using so much energy for that I feel like sluggish if I try to work out with a full tummy, sleep with a full tummy, like, you know?
Oh, yeah. Well, I meditate every morning from 7 to 8. So I meditate.
Right.
So oh my God, I started it for COVID. I started it because I was having anxiety a little bit. I was like, I got to do something that will keep me grounded for the day. And so I do. And now it's a habit. So if I don't do it, I feel weird. Like I'm like, I got to do it. So every morning I do. And those, Kaley, it's like, for me, it's like before you get on the internet, before you look at the emails, before it's like, and really, and it helps me not eat too, because I've been kind of doing intermittent fasting in the morning. I usually don't eat till like 10 o'clock. I've been doing that. But it's been great, because I have a garden. I go out back in the garden. I have my book. I do a meditation. And it really has kind of kept me going for these last, 4 or 5 months we've been here. I mean, like, it really has helped a lot.
I need to do that. My problem is I'm up so early with clients that like wake up and find a routine at 4 a.m. is like not gonna happen.
Oh, yeah, girl, I understand that one. I know, I understand that one.
So mine's like, I think I either need to do like an evening routine. I was in a really good flow when we were open, because I could come in, chill, relax, and then get my stuff done for the day after my clients. But because I'm working on other people's schedules, and then, I have my lives, I don't want to like dip and lose a bunch of energy. So I'm trying to kind of figure that out for myself, even though it's been 5 months. I do want to get back to like just my me time, my meditation. And I do still follow, do not look at my phone until I have to when I wake up, because that's so negative, especially with everything happening in the world. I'm like, I don't want, and I don't even follow negative people or, negative stuff, but it's just like you're slammed in the face with what else can't we do? And what else, who's mad at who and who died? Honestly, it's like, it's terrible.
I
So
agree.
yeah, I'm just trying to kind of find that flow, but I do love meditating.
I too. No, but it's funny for me because I had to think about when I can do it. 'Cause I said I want no excuses. I want to be able to just fight and to do it. And I
Exactly.
realized that my earliest interviews maybe 9 a.m. That might be the
Yeah.
earliest. Usually
Yeah.
10 or 11, but 9. So I said, okay, I can do 7 to 8, or I can do 8 to 9. I can do either one of those two. It's fine. It keeps me from eating because I'm not really eating anything because I want to continue that too. And I actually like that also. That's been very interesting too. Doing the whole thing of not eating until after 10. It's been very. I've seen a difference. I've seen a difference.
Really?
So,
Like in your energy or body
yes,
or all of it?
my body, my energy. Because my body was like, I would wake up. It was just like automatically food.
Yeah, that's because that's what we're trained. That's what we've trained our brain to do.
Right.
You
I
don't
didn't
have.
even know why I was eating sometimes. I mean, I know it's morning time, but like, I wasn't even. There were times I wasn't even super hungry. It was just like,
Right.
oh no, my body was like, oh no, James, you got to eat now. So my stomach
Right.
would eat things, and then I would eat.
Yeah. Yeah. No, totally. And if you do that, then your body's just like burning what you're eating versus burning what you had last night for dinner, and
Right.
giving it that full 12 hours just flips. It's not only your body and speeding up your metabolism as far as like fat loss and stuff goes, it's turning over your stem cells, so your skin, your hair, your organs, everything that you need to thrive is also getting a kickstart as well. So it's good.
I like it. I'm trying, girl. I'm trying a
Yeah.
little bit. I'm trying to get there. I'm a little older than you, so I'm trying to work it all out.
No, I love that. Very proud of you.
Thank you. I had a birthday during COVID, so I'm 51. So I turned 51. So I'm trying
Woo! Nice.
to.
Doesn't quarantine birthdays suck?
They did. My friend said they don't count. They said, James, yours
Same.
didn't count.
Yep. Same.
Oh,
I
yeah.
feel like I've been in a relationship now for 30 years, but I didn't age. I'm not aging by any means.
I like that. I do. Okay, no, on a side note, I can talk to you forever, of course, before we end. Um, Anything happening on the dance front? Are you having any auditions or anything? Any self-tapes, anything going on right now, or no, not really?
Nothing,
Yeah.
nothing really. Like I know a lot of shows and stuff like that are still on hold. Live shows, I don't know when those will be back.
I
That's
know. What's
I
going
was
to
just
happen?
posting today. I miss the audience. I miss that like
I know you
energy.
do.
So I don't know. We'll see. I'm in the process of the Rams right now. They just posted their finalists.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm waiting. I've had that whole audition. It was a whole month long of auditions. We finished auditions last week, so now waiting to hear. I feel really good about it. I think I'm making the team, but then as soon as everything was good, everything got closed again. So I'm kind of like, how's the sports side of stuff
I know.
gonna work?
How's it going to work? Well, you know what's funny? After I posted our first interview and everything, and I posted some stuff for yours on my page, my story. I loved her. I love her as a dancer. You have a lot of dancing fans. I just want you to know that you were like, I love her. Oh my God, she's so sweet. Oh my God. Everybody thinks this going on. My friend Tony Moore was like, I love Kaley. I know her. She's
I
great.
love him.
Yeah, Tony's the bomb. He's my best friend, and so we love Tony
Really?
Moore.
Yeah, I think
But
I knew that.
what?
I was like, is he? But then I think I knew that.
Yeah, I think you knew that before. Me and Tony are good friends, but like he's like, oh, I love Kaley. So, but
Yeah.
you know, a lot of dancing fans. So I was like, this. So people were asking me if I talked to you again to ask you about that. But like the thing is, you're right. There's no live stuff happening. So, and nothing being taped right now. So, as a dancer, what can you do?
I know. That's kind of what I'm so happy I do have such a passion and now, business and fitness. But that's kind of what I was hoping to kind of bring back my, dance love and the fitness side. And it is a job. I know we talked last time about how just down it can be to be in an industry where it's constantly negative.
Yes.
Not enough. You're just, I feel like as good as your last job, really.
Yep.
And so that's what I think having, something like the Rams and all, just that girl and being a part of something bigger than just myself and, on the grind every day on auditions, I think it's just going to bring, I don't know, something new to the table, new doors to open, new inspiration. I really want to get back into and I've kind of added a little here and there danciness to my lives and my videos. I feel like I'm always doing that because I constantly have to work out on the count. Like I can't be off. Like squatting 1, 2, up 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. Like I feel like such a dancer in that way that it kind of just naturally happens. But I don't know. We'll see. I want to do my boot camps and everything when everything can get back open. I thought about just doing them at the park, but then it's so hot that it's just kind of like, are people really, so kind of just in between stuff like that, just trying to figure out what to do, if there's no light at the end of the tunnel. That's the hardest thing for me. It's like, well, do I start this? Well, how long are we going to have to do it that way? And then I want to do it. When I do things, I want to do them, right. And what's going to be the best way. And so to constantly be changing and, I don't know. I really don't know.
No, I agree. No, girl, I agree with you. And I think I'm trying to believe that whenever this lets up somewhat, it's going to be amazing for all of us. Like it's going to be like this. Everyone's going to want content. Everybody's going to want dancers. They're going to want hosts. They're going to want I feel like since we have such a dearth of content right now in the studios, it's going to come back to like tenfold. Everybody's going to be like looking for anybody. So hopefully we'll all be working.
I hope so. And I really try to just continue any day, like yesterday when I have, extreme anxiety, I just try to say what I'm grateful for and just try to feel like there's a lesson in all of this. And I do feel like I've learned a lot about myself. I've learned a lot about the world, a lot about our country, the way we were founded, the way we're running, the way everything's, going, which is great because I don't know if I ever would have taken the time out to do that if it didn't smack me in the face. But I do think there's a lesson to be learned in all this. I just can't really see what yet. I don't know if it was to slow us down. I don't know if it was to teach us something, but I don't know. I guess we'll see.
I'm with you on that. I don't know either. I mean, there's lessons. Obviously, I agree there's lessons there, but they may be revealed later. Later, they may be revealed.
Exactly.
And they will go, oh, okay. That's what it's
right. Exactly. I hope it's all just in divine timing and the universe has it figured out for us. Because it does seem like it's all kind of happening, like this whole Black Lives Matter movement, I don't think would have happened. And I don't think change would have happened if we would have all been working 9 to 5,
I agree with you. The timing was not coincidental. I don't think it was not coincidental.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's like, all right, maybe you do have a plan up there, big guy. I don't know.
I know. We'll Kaley, it's always the bomb talking to you.
I know you too. We could talk forever.
Right now. Tell folks where they can find you on IG and all that stuff. Tell me with everything.
They can find me on Instagram at Kaley_Hatfield. I have my lives every Tuesday, Thursday for now at 5 p.m. And my website, you can grab my programs. You can book a call with me. That's KaleyHatfield.com. So yeah, I've got openings for training sessions right now via Zoom and in person. So hit me up.
Hit her up. And I'll put that up. And if you're watching this now, it's below in the descriptions, all that stuff. So you can go ahead and follow her. And I'm James Lott Jr. You can follow me where all James Lott Juniors are, everywhere at James Lott Jr. That's just everywhere. TikTok, everywhere. I'm all over the place.
Yes. You on the TikTok game?
I'm like a TikTok star, apparently, Kaley.
Oh, I need to go check it out. Oh, no, I did. I saw you post that. I need to go. I'm not on TikTok. So whatever you post on Instagram, I see.
Yeah, I post on Instagram. No, I'm like this. I have like over 3 million views. And so I don't know. I'm like.
Hell yeah.
I was like, I'm working it out, girl. And apparently people are like, I love you. I know you on TikTok. You know me on TikTok. Okay. I have fun on there, I guess.
Yeah. I love that.
Yes. And this show is on every streaming service, every streaming platform. It's on YouTube channel, which is JLJ Media. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment. Be kind. Say hello. Share it. Tell a friend. Share it with people. And everyone, please, please, please wash your hands, wear a mask, and have compassion for each other. That's the one thing out there. And get in shape.